do it for their granny, auntie, sister, and their mama and them. They daddy, uncle, cousin, brother, probably still serving them. Up late, all night, grind till the lights off. And I ain't got a bump for them, I just let my grind talk.
My frat broke brought up from another mother, another village. I don't know if she got help, but she got.
Just let my grind talk.
Grind Talk magazine.
Yeah.
I don't know what they grind is. And then they grind up, I'm willing to fuck with it.
I just let my grind talk. Up late, all night, grind till the lights off. And I ain't got a bump for 'em. I just let my grind talk.
If you ain't with Grind Talk magazine, you need your ass beat. Flat out.
What's up, everybody? We're here at Grind Talk Magazine. We got Fats, we got D, we got Slim on the side of me right now. And y'all introduce yourselves, say anything real quick.
First of all, nigga, my name Wood. Call me no D. D nuts.
Watch the N word.
Brother.
Don't pay no attention to this nigga. Go ahead, man. Bring it in. That's all you got. What's up, Fats?
Fat from Fatland Universe. You can hit me up on TikTok, YouTube, all social media apps.
Boom, I'm in the room. It's Double R, virgin, you know what I'm saying, to this podcast. You know what I'm saying? I had to bust out, you know what I'm saying? Out the closet the right way. Do you understand me? I am, you know what I'm saying? Put me the right way, not the left way, the right way.
Is it the wrong way? Is it the wrong way? Is it the wrong way?
Yeah, it's the right way.
Is it the wrong way?
No, I mean, it is.
Ah.
I don't want to get banded like my boy just did. Thank you.
3 months.
Let's do
Go
this.
to TikTok
man.
jail.
Let's do this.
TikTok jail, y'all. Explain that. Talk to us, Fats.
Well, I went live with 3 students and we was having a good time. And they said, TikTok just banned me, gave me 3 months.
So was that racist?
Real racist.
Do you hear me? Let's talk about
Now,
that.
we said a few things that we should have said. You know, we was all good faith.
Ain't no use to apologize that you already in jail, brother.
It's okay.
Brother. You already in jail, so
Man, let's get on the subject.
Do your
What
time.
we talking about. Do you eat booty?
Right. Right.
Come on, do you eat booty? Yes
Right.
or no?
you gonna get bumped. You gonna
Do
get
you eat booty? Yes or no?
Right into
Come
the
on now.
business.
Yeah, right into it.
On the spot. You know what I'm saying?
On the spot, y'all. On the spot. Here you go. What we doing?
if you eating booty, you is right on the spot.
Put me on the spot. I just turned the light off of me real quick because it got hot. But I will say this. The booty.
The booty.
Do I eat the booty?
Yeah.
I eat everything. And if you call it booty, we just call it booty. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
So,
Bro, what we trying to say is, do you take big bites?
It depends on the curvature of the backside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If the curvature is right, then yes, it's the left side and the right side. Yes.
I'm talking about straight down the middle, bro.
The booty.
It's certain levels of this. So, you know, you can't say the middle, it's the top and the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, do you eat the bottom? Then?
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
it's
how low can you go?
It's venturing into that, you know, and
so what about you, Red?
I feel that if I'm on the spot,
Do you eat booty?
Hell no.
no, he mad. I told you, I don't want to got you in jail.
I'm not eating a bitch ass thing.
You eat chitlins?
Ooh.
No.
Lies.
I'm vegan.
Man, I wouldn't care if you was cursive. You eat
Blame.
chitlins.
No.
not judging by the color of your mustache, you might.
A lot of funk over there, huh?
Come on now.
You can taste it. That's a hell of a
It's
flavor
the
saver,
it's
huh?
the texture of. That's more of a Caucasian type acetone.
Rusty red.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Penny.
You know, I'm just
What is
saying,
that? Copper red.
Yes, you know.
Yeah.
No, typically Spanish, Caribbean, Caucasian. You know.
All right, man. We get into this subject, man.
Oh, man,
Let's do
y'all
this.
crazy, man.
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Jada.
Jada. What y'all think, man?
Man,
think
which
you-
way?
you-
Wait
let
a
me
minute,
say
wait a
this.
minute, wait a minute.
You think the slap was fake? Let me ask that first.
No, I don't
Y'all
think.
think
I
the slap was
me
fake?
personally, I don't think the slap was fake. I just think it was a little weak. He didn't come from the shoulder
Most different.
because that nigga wouldn't have said. I mean, the brother wouldn't have said, "Wow." He wouldn't have said all that. No, sir.
Okay. What you think about Double R?
So first of all, I will say we use. Am I allowed to use your word there? D. Fuck.
The word for the day is
Yes.
fuck.
Yes. I was fucking throw back off the slap. You know what I'm saying? I felt that Chris should have got on his ass. You know what I'm saying? Not ate it, just got on his ass.
Well, I say it like this.
What's up, Fats?
If Will wouldn't have just did nothing, he would have heard it going home on the call with his mom. Now she would have been like, you just let this man just disrespect me in front of you. And you know how that is. So he just stepped up as man. He did it in the wrong way. He just should have he probably
Pull
should
up
have
to the
just
mic. Fats, pull
went
up
up
to
there
the
and
mic.
made him apologize instead of hitting him, you know, but you know,
Deep.
he couldn't just disrespect my woman in front of me like
Speak
that.
on it. Speak on it. Deep.
Say, man, let me tell you like this. Like you said, it would have been an argument in the car. Man, I think my old lady would have been saying, "Stop!" Because, baby, man, ain't no way you finna sit up here and go up. Well, hold on.
Well, do you think the
Let
joke
me
was
start
even
off.
worth?
Nah,
Was
the joke- the joke-
was it worth the slap?
Yes.
Nah,
The joke was weak as fuck.
No.
the joke wasn't even worth it
I
because
like the joke.
Chris Rock and he not even funny to me. So, you know, I mean, that's
like
my opinion. You know, I like my
like the
comedians and
joke.
stuff like that.
I think he could have made something else fun besides talk about that woman's person.
The joke
Man.
was funny to me.
I mean, you got to look at it like, I mean, from comedians, when, I mean, it don't matter what you got going on. When the comedian feel like his jokes ain't worth it no more, and you sitting on the front row, and you sitting there looking like open meat.
So
That's
about
right.
to
You
come
next.
back to eat.
You next.
Next
One
up,
question,
when
one question.
hey man, when these
Rick.
comedians'
Let's do it.
jokes are
So
not
next
funny, or he feels a target when he first comes out,
all right.
it's all on you.
So let me ask you this. Let's say, for example, you had a daughter that was paraplegic. You know, she was crippled or something wrong with her face, and she wanted to go see a comedian. Y'all sitting up in the front, and she started talking about your daughter. How would you feel?
Say, I mean, shit, I brought her. I mean,
So
for
you
real.
just sit and just talk about your daughter, even though she kind of got like a disformity
You
or
lying,
I mean,
fool. I really think you
No,
lying. You
no.
lying. You
Let me
lying.
explain this.
Come
Let me
on,
say
let's be
this.
honest.
Let me say this. I don't give a fuck how she want to go see a goddamn comedy show. She ain't going because I know the type of shit that go on. So I won't even create that kind of environment for it.
So now she can't go nowhere because of her.
Hey, well,
disability.
fuck it. I guess you just
That's wrong, right?
No, that ain't wrong.
Yeah, it
but
is.
I
You
would.
can't keep nobody
That's almost like saying I'm gonna bring you to.
That's just like saying a
I'm
gay
bringing you to
person can't
war
go.
with no gun.
That's just like
I'm
saying,
giving you open season. I wouldn't put nobody in that predicament to even be open meat like that.
well, see, that's the point. I mean, that person ain't there, but that's how that person was born. So that person should be able to go where they want to go without this man talking about their disabilities.
Yeah, but
So
I don't think.
so if my kid was born with a disability and she wanted to go laugh at a comedian and we sitting there and he talking about her disability, hey, I'm gonna take that person.
Hold on, let me tell y'all this.
So if you can't make people laugh without talking about their disability or something, you ain't a real comedian.
I mean, but she ain't got no
I'm just
disability
saying.
though. She ain't got no disability.
That is a disability.
Say, man, I'm gonna tell you something. She been embarrassing that nigga for the longest.
It ain't about what she did. That's between him and her.
Yeah,
Man.
but she still got a
That's
problem.
in their lane.
Yeah, that's in their lane, but they leaving their business wide open for comedians to grab a
Their
hold
business
to it.
wasn't left open. It's just you have what you call them paparazzis. When
Yeah,
you rich like that.
but, I mean, shit, she ain't denying. What's the entanglement?
Something
That sounds like bodies tangled up together.
And I see some
Orgy, hell, entertainment is an
some
orgy.
men gonna be a man
That
and
little
stand
nigga
up
was
for
in there
them,
beating
and
it
some
up.
men
That
ain't
little
because
nigga was
he's
in there
scared
beating
and
it up.
folks like
That little niggas in there beating it
That's
up.
what
Brother.
it don't matter matter.
Shit.
He was in there
Yeah,
beating
nigga
up.
when he
That's-
creeping in
that's
your
between
house
him
like
and her.
that and you know they married. That nigga was
Hold on,
creeping in
man.
their house, beating it up. Will found out, and
Okay.
he still.
One more thing.
R.I.P.
Just because he was beating Jada down, that ain't got nothing to do with Chris Rock. That's their business.
Shit,
That's their business. We ain't talking about what
Chris
he
Rock was probably
we ain't
beating her
talking about
down
what he
too.
was doing with Jada. We talking about what he said about her in front of her husband. That's what we talking about. We don't give a damn what he did. Because half you motherfuckers around here cheating anyway.
He just said a GI. He said a GI.
What I'm saying, Red. What I'm
Who
saying.
are half?
Everybody want to justify it. Everybody want to justify it.
I can say this.
I'm not cheating. I'm sorry.
I can say this. If Will felt justified when he did that, I mean that's on him. But
Me
like,
neither.
Neither.
But like, I mean, me personally, I don't think that joke when he even worked the slap, he should have just brushed that off and probably hollered at him backstage on some man shit or got up and approached it.
No. My thing is where you fuck up at. I said fuck.
That's what I'm
where
saying.
you fuck up
Do
at.
it. Do it.
That's where you gonna get fucked up at.
That's
I'm
what
telling you.
talking about.
Twice.
Cause that's what's wrong with these goddamn kids today because they go to acting a fool with their parents and shit, and they don't get on their ass right then.
What Will should have done would have been more powerful than that slap if he would have went up there and made Chris Rock apologize in front of everybody.
Yeah, that too.
Right
That
then
too.
and there. Right then and
That would
there.
have been more powerful.
Yep.
But I'm just saying, ain't nobody can let their loved one get talked about. I mean, we can hate each other, but if
Damn, that was awkward.
Brief intermission. We
That
have
was awkward.
technical difficulties. Wife is speaking, and he had to shut it down.
Oh shit.
I think he's.
Hey man,
and then
hold
before, and another thing, Will Smith asked Chris Rock from the last event not to say something about his wife.
yeah, he done said that.
Yeah.
He done went off on Jada.
He said
about
he
3
asked
times.
him not to do that no more.
Okay.
And
We were gonna get into that too. Okay, cool.
so I'm gonna do like this, man.
Let
I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. You can't disrespect mine in front of me. If what me and mine going through, that's between us. But you not gonna sit here and talk about my kid, my wife in front of me. That's for me to do, not you. I don't give a damn if it's comedy or not.
I agree.
And
I agree.
Sometimes you're gonna be a man, or sometimes you're gonna be a hoe. And that hoe gonna let that hoe ass man gonna let that whoever talk about they woman or they kid in front of him. That's a hoe.
Damn right.
Coors Light, double R.
But
What you got? Yeah,
But-
it is.
but the thing about that is he laughed at the joke, and he
did.
the only
Okay.
reason why he went took it to that level is because whatever she said, she was offended. And he wasn't offended. He wasn't offended. She was offended.
She hit that nigga with that evil.
Yeah, but
eye,
she
nigga,
laughed.
that
She was
eye.
laughing too, though.
She laughed at the slap. She laughed at the. She
Nah,
laughed at the
she was
joke.
laughing at the joke first too.
Nah, she hit that nigga with that evil eye. Like, so you just gonna sit here and let that
Nah,
nigga talk about
she
me.
seen that he was
Now,
laughing.
everybody
a
done
little bit too hard.
experienced this before. When somebody done said something, you be like, okay.
No, he laughed.
Okay.
He laughed.
He laughed to play it off.
No,
But he really was in his mind.
no,
He
he laughed.
he just didn't jump up, but he had to really think about it.
The thing,
Run. I done done it before, like
he well back.
I do it all the time.
He
I do it all the time.
Who you slapped?
It's gonna be. I ain't slap nobody.
Oh, okay.
I
But
wish we
I
could
ain't
somebody
slap
out of the
nobody.
audience and ask
I
him
ain't
what.
slap nobody.
let's do.
But
Let's go to the
I
audience.
laugh to
Let's go to the audience.
to
Let's
try
go
to
to the
ease
audience, Fred.
the anger off.
Caller.
I slap nobody.
Caller one.
Caller one.
Can we go to the audience? Can we ask somebody?
Who you slap, nigga?
Stop saying the N-word.
Oh, watch out,
Brother.
brother.
With which hand? Left or right?
So, what situation have you been in, Red, where someone has talked about your significant other?
We're talking sex.
I ain't never
Wow.
been.
Okay,
I
well,
ain't,
we
I, ain't, I, ain't, I,
tryna-
ain't, I ain't never been in a situation like that. Have
We tryna-
any one of y'all ever been in a
no,
situation
not
like
at all.
that?
We
You?
trying.
Yeah.
We trying to.
Yeah.
But we
Okay,
trying
yeah.
to.
You can be
Yeah.
you can be in situations like that with your family members.
So why-
In high school.
Why
you got
is
to.
it?
Ooh.
We was in situations like that in high school.
Yeah.
With the Wheeling boys.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Yeah, that was a slap. That was a slap.
Who slapped who?
Whoa,
Who
whoa,
slapped who?
woo. Who?
Who slapped? What happened?
Well, I ain't never been hit in my face.
No, I'm just saying who slapped who? Who slapped? What happened?
Now I'm just talking about when somebody say something about somebody
Yeah.
and being protected.
Yeah, we can't use no
Oh, no.
name because people still bitter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So what in that particular moment, what would have been the right thing to do?
I would have made Chris Rock apologize on national TV. I would say, man, you owe my wife an apology. And I want you to say it where everybody
But
can.
Exactly.
that was said
The
after
same-
the fact.
The same place where he did it at, the same place he needed the platform he needed to apologize.
that's what he said.
We gotta call him.
One of y'all got something y'all want to say?
When y'all got something to
They
say,
gotta
Hold
get.
up,
They're
hold
not
up,
on camera.
hold up.
They're not on
Let me
camera.
see.
They're not
Let
on
me see.
camera.
Let me see.
They're not on camera.
We back, y'all. Here we go.
Let's
There we
do
go.
this. Let's do this.
Go ahead, Wood.
Um,
Facts. Double R.
let's do this. I had a brain fart. I'm sorry. I need to replenish my drink. But
So let me ask this: do y'all think it's justified? Do you think it's justified what he did? Do you think his actions actually, even though that Chris asked him not to do this and not to do
No,
that?
Will asked
long
him
ago.
not to do
I mean,
this and not
Will,
to do
he
that.
got me. Will asked Chris not to do that long ago, Oscars ago,
it's just,
behind the scenes and all that, and he still came out and said it. Do you think that Chris was trying to horn, or do you think he was just trying to capitalize off jokes
I feel
and make the Oscars more funnier than what
Yeah, he
already
did.
not
I
is?
mean, I think that he made the comment for himself. You know what I'm saying? Because he was on tour. You know what I'm saying? He had this little tour and stuff coming up, so he tried to, you know what I'm saying, belittle somebody else to hype up his little ticket sales, which that's exactly what happened. But you know, me and my wife, we done talked about this, and she don't think it was justifiable. But man, I would have slapped it. I would have slapped his ass harder than that.
I put it like this, Earl. Until you put into that situation, is so many people have so many comments on what should have went down, what could have went down. Until you get put in that situation, you never know what you're going to do in that particular situation. You just never know. You know, Will chose to go up there and slap the shit out of Chris.
he didn't do hard enough.
That's as simple as that. You know, you never know until you put into that situation. Even justify the fact that going on, like when you explained it, my red daughter, you never know what your mindset to do until you put into that situation. So
Exactly.
you can't justify either side until you get put into that situation. You just never know. You know, he could have did anything to him, but when you put in that situation, you just never know. He Will just chose that route. He just chose to go up there and slap him. What else he could have done? He could have pulled him to the side. Everybody keeps saying what he should have done, but you don't know until you get put in that situation. You just don't know what you're gonna do.
Well,
Man.
I believe when we all say what he should have done and what he should have done and what he could have done is all speaking on actions of things that we would have done personally. You get what I'm saying? So He not gonna react like me. He not gonna react like you. He not gonna react like you. He not gonna react like fast. None of that. He gonna react how he think it should fit him accordingly, without embarrassing his family too much or doing this too much. He maybe didn't feel like slapping the hell out of Chris Rock. I don't think he felt like slapping Chris Rock on national TV was to the extreme.
Go ahead.
I like all three of you guys to answer this. How would you feel about a man disrespecting your spouse in front of you? Can you answer that, Ron?
But
in
that's
about 10 seconds?
To me, it ain't no.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it just can't. You know,
can't say it don't happen because it does happen.
No, I'm just saying, but
because it happened in different kind of ways.
It would never be. It depends on the situation. It ain't gonna be pretty. No, I don't care what we at. We can be in church.
So how would you handle this? Answer how would you handle it? How would you handle
I don't care. Chris Will Smith style.
It depends on what it depends on what he did.
Disrespecting your woman in front of you.
What did he do?
Disrespect is disrespect.
Yeah. How would you handle it?
Yeah.
You walk off like Will Smith should have done.
I mean.
The only way
probably not.
The only way it
probably
went
not.
the only way it would have went
to.
different.
Probably
I feel
not.
the only way it would have went different if far as a man disrespecting my spouse, if be the police. That's all I can say. But if be the police,
I'm going to jail.
Yeah, that's all I can say. Yeah, because
that's just the way it works.
I don't want to get
that's what I'm saying.
If I don't want to get shot and killed, trying to.
Respect.
Yeah, but I know it's
respect.
ways of handling it. You got to handle it smart, then handle it instead of if he trigger happy. That's the only way I would go a different route.
Handling don't mean fight. You just address it.
That's what I'm telling you.
Because if you don't address it,
I ain't finna slap no police officer and get shot.
No, you have to slap.
Yeah.
Like I say,
Everything don't have to.
You
Everything.
just address the situation.
Yeah, most
because
definitely.
if you don't address the situation, you're gonna have a long way home.
Yeah,
But
the music
check it
be
out. Every form of disrespect don't have to end.
But you know what?
It don't have to end it like that. You gotta.
But I'm gonna tell you.
Because if you don't check him, you gonna get checked.
But I'm gonna tell you. Matter of
Why
fact,
you didn't say nothing to that police like
that?
But
Why
you
know
didn't
what?
talk to that lawman.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you. Kevin Gates was in the same situation where law disrespected his wife. He told the police officer, "You'll never do it again." He didn't address me. He just told me he'll never do it again. He'll never get put in that situation.
But he stood up and said something. He didn't have to jump on him. At least you just say something. Say something.
I get that.
You don't have to.
I get that, man. Yeah.
But you can be smart.
You have to
know. Hey man, I know what you're doing, and hey, that ain't right. That ain't
right.
Because if you don't say nothing, like I say, that ride home.
Right.
You might be losing your woman. She might look at you as a punk bitch.
Yeah.
Baby back bitch.
You gotta defend your woman, your kids, or whatever circle that you got going on with any form of disrespect. But it's levels how you gotta handle it. Like every time somebody do something small, you ain't gotta end up in violence. You gotta address it how it comes. You get what I'm saying? Disrespect is disrespect. Don't get me wrong. But you got to know how to handle that form of disrespect because every form of disrespect is not the same.
That's just like I was saying at first. Will Smith didn't have to hit Chris Rock. He could have just went up there and said, "Hey man, you owe my wife an apology, and I want you to apologize right now, just like you talked about her in front of live people."
So what if he didn't apologize? Then what?
Then you slap shit out of
him. Come back from Mexico and to Canada.
Okay.
Then he deserved everything he get
after the fact.
Yeah,
after the fact.
But I mean, we all should respect each other, man.
Yeah.
If he had,
but I don't think
if he showed any form of respect towards Will Smith, this thing right here would never have happened.
I don't think it was disrespect. To be honest with you,
it's just a bad joke.
It was a bad. It's a bad joke. I don't think the joke was bad because we laughed. I'm telling you, I don't think.
What I mean by bad joke is. The shit
the media. The media blew it up.
It wasn't even funny.
The media blew it up because see, some people don't like Chris Rock. Some people like Chris Rock. I just think it was a good joke. You got comedians talk about people's wives all day. People can be in the stand talking about your wife. Hey man, why your bitch? You know what I'm saying? But that's a form of disrespect. But most guys laugh it off and continue the show on. You know what I'm saying? If you sit in the front row and he ragging on your wife, you gonna shoot up there. And,
Who?
if a comedian, I see it every day, all day, on
See,
comedy shows.
One thing, when you at a show like that, you got to know how to address it.
But
You don't have to run up there, but you can stand up and
yeah,
and
but
say
listen
something.
to the joke.
You can
Listen,
say something,
but
just let your wife know.
address.
I got your back.
I understand what y'all
That's
saying,
you
but
you can't. You like
Check it out.
listen to
Check
the
it out.
joke. Listen to the
Check it
joke.
out.
He said,
Look,
G.I.
look.
Jane.
First of all, you gotta look at the environment you in. You're dealing with a comedian.
Exactly.
You're dealing with a comedian in front of a live audience.
Yes. And then
Everybody know he corny. Some
joke,
people may love him, but right now, this nigga is a comedian at all costs. This is his lane. This is where he dwells. Disrespect and stuff like that.
So
kind of get
that
looked
comes
over
with
when it goes for a comedian.
So you
it
think?
does.
So
check
wait
it out.
a minute. So you think Will could have sat in his seat and went word for word with him? Just sat there.
You can't.
So
you can't
how?
go word for word with a comedian. This nigga's on stage
I
with a
have.
microphone.
I have.
Check it out. Hold on. Let me finish it out. So she's in an environment where he got the best seat in the goddamn house.
Right.
He looking at everybody. He see your flaws. He see what you got on.
I got one thing.
The moment my jokes ain't funny. Hold on. Let me finish.
Y'all
The
say
moment.
the same
Hold
shit.
on. The moment my jokes ain't funny, then it's open season. I'm not protecting what he did, but what I'm saying is that everybody knows how comedians are.
You heard you just said.
They can all do. They're gonna do things and just say it's the art, the craft of being a comedian.
All right.
Bullshit.
Listen. I'm with you.
Listen.
Okay.
I got a story.
But
so no, but hold on.
So you can't take it like I'm defending nobody. I'm telling you both sides.
Listen, man.
You only hear it like I'm rejecting what y'all saying, but I'm saying
Bullshit.
you got to look at where he stands and where he comes
I'm gonna tell
from.
you where he's standing. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. If he would have ran out of jokes, why he couldn't get on nobody gay? You know why he didn't get on nobody gay? Because he'd be scared he'd ruin his career. Yeah. Well, he'll talk about anybody else, but you can't. I bet you won't talk about the gay person. They wide open, right? They in there.
Some comedians do. Some comedians do.
What's James Chappelle? Look at it. He talked about the gay shit. They want him off of Netflix and everything. So now comedians are scared.
That won't happen.
So, but it's okay to talk about this woman problem, but it ain't.
He didn't know that. He didn't know she had that problem.
Who?
Chris?
Yes, he did. I just told you that. He asked her not to say that. He said that once before.
Well, I mean, Will asked him several times to like leave that kind of shit alone, and that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, he did disrespect that realm of it. So you gotta hear me out. So
get to the point where you take too long.
No, I'm getting to the point, but y'all acting like I'm taking up for this side and not that side. Right. I'm laying it all out to you, and you can only hear the bad side. Will did whatever the fuck he thought that was good for his family and what he thought that was protecting that. That shit, it belongs to him. But on the outside looking in for us, it looked like he overreacted on a badass joke.
It was funny to me.
Whatever reason why he
and it was funny to Will. It was funny to me, and it was funny to Will. It was funny. It was
whatever reasons Chris couldn't do the jokes he wanted.
Because Will died laughing.
They scared.
Will died laughing.
They scared of the rainbow. These comedians are scared of the rainbow.
Yeah, most definitely, because it can because the gay people have more power than anything. That's why.
Yeah, okay.
They have more
See
power.
what I'm saying?
But
so you have right.
Okay,
why we just can't go out and make people laugh without disrespecting people?
So
because they're not that talented.
I'm not to take up not to take up for Chris. Not take up for Chris.
Before we venture off into something else, what the fuck did he really say about her?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Not to take up for Chris. All he said was G.I. Jane 2.
He said he can't wait for G.I. Jane to come out.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
How talking about her baldness.
Yeah.
But as people online say, Jada been bald.
I'm gonna tell you straight up,
She
right
been
now.
bald. She been low cut.
Right if I was a comedian, I came out on stage and I'm joking and shit, and I see this big old bald goddamn Raquanda bitch, and my jokes ain't funny no more, I guess they just got funny.
You gonna talk about her, but like I said, you won't go talk about the rainbow.
I will talk about her.
You won't talk about the rainbow.
No, listen to me.
Nah,
I
cause
will
that
talk
rainbow
about
be
her.
waiting on his ass.
I will talk about her,
So, I'ma
the
tell you like this.
motherfucker with the big ass head,
So
the
you know
son
that
of a bitch.
you know that tell me
Because they have more power, don't?
pussy.
I mean, they have more
You
power.
scared.
They just have more.
No, right.
You scared.
Just
You
have
pick your
more
battles
power.
because you scared.
No.
You won't talk about this person.
No, you taking it somewhere else.
Yeah,
No,
they
I'm
have
not
more
telling
power.
you. No, it ain't nowhere because look, you pick and choose your battles. That's what he did.
Don't you supposed to?
No,
Don't
because
you
look,
supposed?
she gave a public announcement about her hair because people was asking why her hair was thinning. That's y'all don't know all that. So you got to do your research. She gave a public announcement.
All I'm saying is, whatever Will slapped the shit out of him for, that's what he did it for. The way outside look in, that we look at it,
he was a
it's
man.
like,
Well, let's
the
just-
nigga told a bad joke.
That made him
and
feel
he
good
got
for
Let's
that
just say
second.
this.
It might have been the wrong thing, but it made him feel like he was protecting his family.
And on the other case,
Let's say this.
on the other case, I mean, when people, just like how he said how he protected his family, the same person he calling family had a whole entanglement with a whole nother other person.
See, here you go.
So in my eyes, he slapped the wrong nigga.
You don't know what he did. You don't know what's going on.
He slapped the wrong goddamn nigga.
Why come Chris didn't say nothing about the entanglement then?
Hey man, that's whatever Chris chose.
Because it would have been more than a goddamn
saying,
slap. Cause that nigga feelings was
Chris
involved
chose,
then.
whatever Chris chose, he chose the
Y'all
same.
don't know what
But
happened.
Will, if Will wanted to slap anybody,
I really
he
don't.
should have slapped that nigga that was in entanglement
But see,
with his
you don't
wife.
know if he did it or not. You don't know. You in Texas.
He
He in California.
Shit.
You don't know. You don't know what we
Do I need to play the clip? Goddamn, that bald head motherfucker said that they had an entanglement. Sorry, I don't mean no disrespect, but she been
Yeah,
bald
cause
headed.
Will come slap your ass too.
You can do that too.
But
it's
that
still cool.
entanglement
Hey
doesn't
man,
have
look.
anything to do
Say,
with
man,
him
look,
talk her.
Look,
Chris Rock
Will
talking
got
about
his
her.
priorities fucked up. He slapped the wrong nigga. If you want to slap anybody, you should have started slapping him and just work your way
That's
down.
why so
Everybody
many
that's
young
gonna
black guys
disrespect
in
your
prison
family.
now because they
Don't start
they
after
get
the
put-
nigga. The nigga totally
Listen that.
disrespected your
Listen that.
whole union with some cheating and all this other shit, and you can't slap this young nigga, but you can
You
slap
don't know
this
what
old
he did to
nigga.
that young dude.
Shit, he ain't get slapped.
You don't
I'm
know.
say
You
this.
ain't there. You wasn't there.
He ain't get slapped.
But then look, this wasn't
It was
about that.
The
That wasn't
nigga talking about writing a book, and nigga done had 2 albums capitalizing off that old pussy.
That's a whole different subject you talking about.
No,
we talking
it's
about
the
when a man
same
disrespect
thing.
a man in front of his wife.
Say,
We
man.
ain't talking about what she
Say,
did.
man, that nigga disrespected that nigga in his house.
Yeah. So let's
Fucking up
okay,
face. He
let's-
disrespected him in his
let's
house.
say- let's say
Bryson
this.
Tiller was living with them.
right,
Let me ask you this: how many dudes, women done cheated and they still together? A lot of them.
right,
A lot of them.
Yeah.
right.
So what? And so what? And
Okay, let's say this. Well, when the joke was first presented, all right. Let's say this. When the joke was first presented, let's just say Jada would have took it as just a regular joke. It would have never went that far, right? So why is everybody blowing it up as disrespect? But because only Jada felt offended and she pushed him to doing that. Because I don't care what y'all say. Will found it funny. He laughed.
Yeah,
He found it
but
funny.
that's how some people do it.
He laughed.
Some people
He
laugh,
laughed.
but
And Jada
It was
looked over
funny
with
to him. It was funny.
She looked at him with them eyes and like,
that's
nigga,
what
you
turned
alright.
him. That would flip the whole scenario. That
I
flipped that.
don't think that. I think he just like laughed because he like I told this dude.
I don't think you watched that.
Then I
though.
think
You
it
ain't watched
kicked in
that.
on him.
You ain't watched
Well,
that.
I'm gonna tell you like
Okay,
this.
but
I'm gonna leave it. Y'all can do more.
we sit there
Hey.
saying all this other shit and back and forth, but what about
I'm
if
rocking
the,
with shit.
if the shit was even fake? Because come on now, what kind of nigga can walk up on the stage in the Oscars and slap shit out of a nigga and walk back
A
to
real
the seat?
nigga?
I don't think.
No,
I don't think.
you saying
real nigga?
I don't
you saying a real nigga, but
Yeah, I'm
where's
gonna
the
say anywhere
security?
now. A real
Where's
nigga.
security? This nigga went and did a whole speech after slapping a nigga, assaulting a black
And then go
man
to
on
jail.
national
You know why?
TV
You know why?
and didn't go to jail.
Because Will Smith is one of the hottest actors right now.
It don't matter
And he
what.
had the platform.
Say, man, these
So
white
what they
folks
did
forget
is
you.
kept it going, and that's why they did it.
Yeah, they didn't want to make it no bigger of a scene than what it was.
They want.
There you go.
That's
They
how-
didn't want to turn into
because-
some nigga shit. That's what
There
they
you
did.
go.
They didn't want to turn into some nigga
Let
shit.
Pookie slap shit out of
But
Chris.
that's why.
This nigga on national TV, Pookie going to pen. Who can't even make it to the stage to slap? This
But
nigga,
if you notice,
he got up out of his seat, slapped the shit out, slapped the shit out of him, walked back, sat down, crossed his legs, talked some more shit, and keep all that other shit. Then when it was time for him to go up there, ain't nobody went to him. Will, let me holler at you.
I'm gonna make that. I'm
Denzel
answer.
and goddamn Tyler
Say-
Perry talk to him.
But-
that ain't security.
They ain't gotta be goddamn security.
Man. Why not? He just assaulted somebody on TV.
Okay, what white person you know finna go fuck with a brother? And he done went off on another nigga. They ain't none of their business.
I'm arguing if it's fake or not. Let's keep
I don't think so. I don't think so because I don't think that. Okay, say they paid you to get slapped by me on national TV. You gonna take that money?
How much they talking about?
Sambo.
Ain't no Sambo.
Yeah, that's Sambo.
Ain't no
Yeah,
Sambo.
that's Sambo. Ain't no real nigga finna take no money. I never said like a nigga taking a fall in a fight. That's Sambo.
There we go.
That's just like a black man taking a fall in a title fight for some money.
Yeah.
But let me.
Everybody's saying right.
Right.
Everybody's saying right. But you work for the white man for $850.
But let me address.
You ain't got no choice. You're gonna work for the white man for $850, doing some shit you don't want to do, kissing ass on some shit that you don't want to do.
That's how you get
so
started.
We all Sambo. Some of us are.
Some
of us are. But that's another conversation.
So that
ain't no Sambo.
That $8.
So you mean to tell me? Let me ask. Okay. Let me ask all three of y'all right now. Right now.
Don't run.
No, I'm asking you collectively as a group.
Let's do it.
I gotta head downstairs real quick. But hey, I'm gonna ask y'all collectively as a group, right? Check it out. They come to you and say, hey, Chris Rock, such and such. Will Smith, such. He needs to slap shit out of you on national TV. We give you $3 million. Who doing it?
Well,
who is Sambo?
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Who is Sambo?
If I got the money that Will Smith got, if I got the money Chris Rock got, I'm not gonna take the fall. I'm not gonna do it because I'm already rich.
Come on, man.
Exactly.
But
Chris Rock already been rich.
No. Listen to me. We ask each other in the realms of the things that we want to do. In them niggas' eyes, $3 million is nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
So if I say, well, you let me do this, and in 10 years you're on this much of this company, and you've been made at least 50 billion, 60 billion in the next 3 years just off this one slap right now. What you gonna do?
Now you up the price.
No, ain't no up the price.
I still don't think it was staged.
It's the different realm. It's the different realms you in.
I'm comfortable.
I still don't think it was staged.
It wasn't staged. It wasn't staged.
Come on,
but
come on now.
I feel.
Say, man, what? Say, Chris Rock from the hood, just like all of us from the hood. Will Smith from the hood, just like we all from the hood. He let another dude walk up on him in the. Oh, come on, bro. You gave me a chance, bro.
Because he didn't expect Will Smith to do
Exactly.
Come on,
But Will wouldn't have done somebody else.
Come on, man.
You never know.
How long?
I mean, you got another man.
Let me ask you this.
That little white boy.
So how long we all been friends? Over more than 30 years, right?
Right.
No, listen to me. We all been friends over 30 years, right?
Right.
Do you think you gonna let a nigga walk up on you
and slap
shit out of you?
If he got that stick, hell yeah.
Will ain't got that stick. Come on, bro.
You just said a nigga. Anybody walk on the street?
Will is a nigga.
If a nigga walk up on the street and shit out of me, he must have a pistol.
Come on.
Yeah.
He must got something.
He got something.
Like he too bold to do something like that.
Yeah,
Most definitely. Good Lord.
Most definitely.
Hey, yeah.
We in the building.
All right, y'all. This is Pat Lane University. You know a lot of cats in line. Every man out here knows that if another man disrespected kid or their wife in national TV, they gonna respond.
Y'all gonna go to the
How
park?
they gonna respond? They gonna respond some type of way. Because if you don't respond, you're going to hear it from your wife or who your loved one going to the house. You know that's
I'm gonna defend myself.
I know, but I'm just saying, how would you
She ain't gonna have time.
the person?
But what I'm saying is like it gotta go both ways. It ain't just no man. When another woman disrespect me too, it all of it gotta go. It gotta be all right together.
Disrespect.
Yeah,
I don't care.
If his mama,
But see, I know she gonna say something to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I done heard stories about her exes and shit. Niggas walking up and her ex standing there saying that, you know what I'm saying, shit. If they,
I just feel like this.
Nigga, I'll
If
take
you
your
give
girl.
anybody the opportunity to feel like as though they can disrespect the person that you're with, in their minds, I can do it anytime. I don't care how many different times, whatever. If you don't address that situation right then,
it's gonna keep going.
Going. Now, if you address it and they still do it, then hey, I can understand that person. They looking for you to say something to them.
But he don't do it no more because he addressed it. But if he had addressed that the first time, you have to address the first time
Because
because
people will really keep that going.
I'm gonna blow your mind. What caliber of man you talking about? Because some men you may think is your man, you can have a whole punk outside.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Whoa,
You may have to be that feisty one. Because my thing, if we out, we got 6 eyes in between us. Everything should be rolling. So you see disrespect, I see respect. You ain't saying that, nigga. I got to check myself on who I'm fucking with.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit, so I got it.
You get what I'm saying?
I got it. You might not like the way I'm gonna handle it, but shit, it's gonna get handled.
He's got an alpha man. He's gonna.
But like you said, like Dumb said though, shit, because like you just said, if I gotta check you about some shit like that, then I might not even be with you.
Reevaluate who you need to be with. Yeah. I mean, you can't be my protector, nothing.
That's why I say, to me, I look at it as disrespect on all levels. It ain't just no man, it ain't no woman, it's anybody. If you feel like that, right? If you feel like that's okay, that anybody can address me.
I'm on the preacher in church.
And I'm not saying I want you to go slap them or I want you, but still just address it. It's not even about, oh, you gotta be violent with it. But if you give anybody the opportunity to be disrespectful to what you claim you care about or you love, that is a major problem for me. And the reason I say that is because at the end of the day, if I say anything out of line and you ready to go at me, then you can't tell me nothing about the outside being disrespectful to me if it's okay when I go at you and you got all the mouth in the world. That's a problem for me.
And
on all levels.
And the truth, I had to tell one of my homeboys he can't come to my house.
Thank you.
My wife felt disrespected.
Thank
he hadn't
you.
been over
Thank
there
you. Thank you.
I might not have done it in front of, but
you
I told him. You
cannot
been
be
over there
disrespectful to nothing that I say I love. Whether it's a puppy, it's my children. If I love it, you can't be disrespectful to it.
That's me.
Nobody.
Nobody.
No
cause. And no
period.
cause.
No cause. A period.
And no cause.
Oh, period.
That's just how I feel. I don't care who it is. I love my mama to death, but one thing for sure and two things for certain. If this my house and this what I love, you cannot be disrespectful to nothing around here. Because that is just you will feel like you can do it anytime. And how I'm telling you, I love you or I care for you, and I'm letting somebody do that.
Like I got put in that same goddamn situation, comedy show. You know what I'm saying? I was in Midland. Went to go see Jimmy Walker at a goddamn redneck club. You know what I'm saying? So all his jokes was like niggas this, belittle niggas that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But he was like he was down talking. That's what I got from the shit. Oh, he was down talking black people right off the rip. Oh, brother, man. That's all you see is them on their phone. I got this for sale. I got this for sale. Guess who phone go off on this while this nigga show going on? Do it. My shit. Look at the young brother. His phone going off now. Like he waiting on the drugs to come in. Bitch, you look like you waiting on the goddamn drugs to come in. Bitch, you dirty. Your hair ain't cut. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you look like you need to be working in here for these motherfuckers to get a check. Man, I'll go slap the fuck off on his ass. So as far as like whether he talking about me, my spouse, wherever that shit happen, the shit gonna get checked right there. You know what I'm saying? It's different levels to how. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can go from 0 to 100. Goddamn, it depends on how far.
You at 100 all the time.
No, I was at 100 because the bitch went directly for me. You know what I'm saying? And all you got
there. Darren is never at a low level because he like he just said. I would have wanted him to go on that stage. I would have rather him have another different way. He know the longest.
You don't got nothing on Tasha's mama.
Who?
I heard her say, "You little bitch." I said, "Damn."
But you know what? Her too. Like they don't know how to. They don't know a time.
There is no 0 to such and such a straight team.
That's
them. But me personally, I have levels to my, and they don't understand. They say, like you said, it's pussy bitch shit. No, it's not. It's like it's time and place for everything.
Yeah, right.
They don't like
just how you do it.
Shit because I don't always just jump to everything. Everything don't deserve that type of reaction. This type of reaction.
Yeah, I don't agree with him hitting him. I said he should have just went up stage and said, "Hey, Chris, I asked you that not to do that to my wife. I need you to apologize to her while we on stage. Just like you disrespect her in front of this audience. I need you to apologize to her in front of this audience."
Wherever he's staying, what he's doing,
I'm down.
all that.
I don't think you should have.
Yeah, I think you should hit.
What's up from there?
I wouldn't hit.
You like the dough?
But that didn't
You like the dough? You like the dough?
Talking about a head.
You like the dough?
But she ain't got.
Nicole, you like the dough?
She been bald-headed since she been bald-headed. That was funny. It was funny, and it was actually a movie. Like, let's bring up a movie that was actually like a little thing.
To me, it's like
Who?
he was trying to pull out.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So it was funny.
She been bald. She ain't got no alopecia. She been bald-headed this whole time. I work with alopecia patients. She ain't got no alopecia.
See, people took that the wrong way.
But at the same time, I mean, I don't think he should have hit the dude. Yeah. Chris is low. You know,
if I would have made a apologize.
She Robin Gibbons him, so I don't have no respect for her. Once you do something like that, when you literally tear down your man on national TV, I can't.
To me, it ain't even about just national TV, just in general. You left him out to dry, like as though it's crazy. He did that publicly. Yeah, I'm done. He did that publicly, but then you went and publicly made everybody know, like, look, I ain't got his back, or I ain't this. So it's like it's so many different levels to the fact of, look, y'all need to kind of just stay out the line like this.
We need to see what's wrong with Will.
Yeah,
but there's no
way. Honestly,
you know what's wrong with Will? You know what's wrong with Will?
He's been holding back.
You know what's wrong with Will?
It ain't even just Will and Jada. Relationships, period.
You know what's
if
wrong
you
with
look
Will?
at relationships, period, you never
His
really
wife
know. Like when
embarrassed
you
his
hear
whole
people like,
family in front
oh,
of
she
everybody.
crazy, or oh, she always going off. You don't know what she going through on the inside. You don't know what she's taking. Just like with a man. Oh, he going, like, for instance, domestic violence situations. I'm not a woman that's for domestic violence, but I do look at it from all different angles. Yeah. You don't know what that man had kept doing for you to keep testing him to blow up like that. Now, don't get me wrong. They have some men, they are just violent. You get what I'm saying? But it's like the ones that they be like, we never saw that coming. You don't know what that man kept
There
taking.
you go. You
don't
never know what was
you
going in that
don't.
household.
You really don't know what pushed
No.
them. You get what I'm saying? Because like for so many times, I may tell you, okay, look, like for instance, if I bring to you and say, I don't like you when spandex outside, but if you that bold woman up, I'm gonna wear whatever the hell I want to wear. Oh, okay. He done told you this over and over, but you still doing it. So what you telling him? I don't give a damn about what you got going on. I'ma still disrespect you. So in his mind, he clicked. At that moment, we don't know that he kept telling her, look, I really don't like you disrespecting me like that. We don't know.
She pushed that line.
She pushed that line. And you have a lot of men and women that are in those type of situations that they push that line. And to me, that's a Jada and Will situation. There are so many levels to what a person can take. I can sit there every day and say, you know what? I'm gonna be quiet. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let that slide. But this particular moment, you just done click. You done made me really just say, you know what? I'm tired of your disrespect.
So all that
balled up and it exploded. That's just how I see it. And that's anybody. Willie Smith, blue and purple, light and dark. That's just what it is. It's so many different levels to. That's why I feel like in a relationship period, people need to learn how to communicate and use their voice. Stop allowing yourself to be at a place where you feel like, you know what, I'm going to hush my mouth just to appease the situation. No, because then when you really are that person that you have appeased that situation for so long, and then that last situation hits you, you don't know what you're bound to do. You just don't. You don't know what you're bound to do. That's why I feel like everybody should always have a line of respect for each other, no matter what's going on.
No matter what.
No matter what it is. That's why I tell people all the time, if it's big to you, it needs to be big to me. Meaning if I come tell you, look, I don't like the fact that you don't fold your towels. Because you brought it to my attention, that means it's big to you.
Yeah.
Let me take heed to that. But if I'm that person that fuck them towels, I ain't worried about them towels. That's you got that problem. Then you know what? That right there needs to let me know I need to go and get my papers and my bags and go about my business because you don't care about what I feel.
Even the small shit.
Even the small stuff, you have to be willing in a relationship. Compromise and sacrifice is the biggest thing in a relationship. If I come to you and say, hey, XYZ, this is bothering me, I gotta make that sacrifice, tuck my shit, and realize, you know what? If I love you, I need to
fix that.
I'm gonna fix that.
That's the way it works. Both sides. That work on both sides. That work on both sides.
It work on both sides. That's a man and a woman. Point blank period. That's just how I see it.
And that thing right there should be done in the process of you getting to know each other.
Correct.
To know your boundaries and what the person is doing and what they're going through or whatever the case may be. You got to respect whatever part of it.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
if they're not respecting the tiles, or if they're not respecting tiles, then they're not going to respect the car.
They're not going. They're going. Thank you.
That's
seriously. They
ain't going to respect the rent.
They ain't going to respect. Point blank period. If I can't even respect the tiles, I can't even respect the fact of you telling me, hey, you spend too much money. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
I don't.
You don't care about the small shit. Big shit don't mean nothing to you.
Nothing. And I think in a relationship, that's how a lot of people hit their breaking point because they let the fact that I've told you this over and over. You tell me I'm gonna fix it, or you just kind of dismiss it. And at that moment, you either play it down because you love them, or play it down because some people play it down because they don't want to be alone. Some people play it down because they want that companionship. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like, which one you really want to do? Which one?
It only could be one.
You got to ask yourself what you really doing it for. Me personally, I don't like my time wasted. So if I'm investing in something, I'm investing into it because I really want to make sure that this is working. But you don't have a lot of people that think like that. You got some people that's doing it for the moment. What's the convenience of it? How does it benefit them?
What you think?
She right on every aspect. She did everything I would. I've been there. Some people don't appreciate that.
You got a lot of people that you got some people. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you an example. My fiance said this today. He said, how do you say it? How does my life look with you?
Go.
You get what I'm saying? So if my life look like it's gonna look like something with you, I'm gonna go with the moment. It don't mean that I really want to be there. But if it's making me look like I'm good for that moment, I'm gonna roll with it. Because it's benefiting me. But when the benefits don't benefit me no more, guess what? You don't mean shit to me. Nothing. I'm gonna just find the next victim that's gonna benefit what I need at that moment. So that's why I say a lot of people have to really sit down and ask themselves, am I doing this for the benefit? Am I doing this for the love? Or am I doing this for the convenience?
And the establishment.
Point blank period.
That's definitely that. When I married my husband, he called me 5 fish, 1 worm, same head. Provider. That's the first thing that came in my head.
Say that again.
5 fish, 1 worm, 1 head. He didn't have a way. He just had a string just dipped in one.
And just caught you just like that.
Called me 5 fish, but when I thought about him, I thought about provision.
So he
what's the object of a man with a woman? You guys are the providers. I mean, you can't.
I got that pole. I stood by that water. Weak mind. She just jumped the thing. I was like,
But I mean, when it comes down to it, when you're a little girl and if you're a girly girl, you're thinking about a husband, a prince, a king. You think about how he's going to take care of you and how you're going to take care of him to get him to take care of you. As somebody said, I ain't been a good friend. And I said, well, help me help you to help me. And he thought about that. He was like, that makes sense. I said, yeah, that's how it's going to work. I can only feed off of the energy you give me, and if I got negative energy, I'm just not going to fuck with nobody. That's just me. I got to isolate myself because I like to be happy and I like to be talkative. But some people, they really don't follow suit with each other and they don't know how, Some people can be like that towel.
They don't connect.
They don't,
Right.
I got pet peeves on how you fold towels. But some people really ain't never been taught how to do because you could have had a whole 5, 6 people in the house and you got designated to this chore, that chore, this chore, this person is good at this. Men, you go to a man's house, you can tell if he got a woman. You can tell if he had a good ass mama. His house, whatever kind of house is, how he keep his own house. A man is more clean than a woman. Any given day. We get clean. We can be clean and pretty, but we only get clean when we got a man. Swear to God. 50. You go to the dirtiest, dustiest house, you get one with some dick, that house gonna be clean than a motherfucker. You ain't gonna never see that. Her girlfriend's gonna be like, girl, what did happen to you? Oh, bitch, you done got, girl, she got some cleaned up dick. Okay. For real.
See, I don't know, because growing up, I think a lot of that has to do with structure.
Yeah.
And the thing is, growing up, like, I look at, it's crazy because I have other sisters. And I look at, you can go to my house and literally, you can come there, pop up. My house is clean. You go to my sister's house and it's like, oh girl, just excuse the, whereas to me, I can't function like that.
Yeah.
But I do get what you're saying. I can't say a man, well, some men, but like you said, it goes back to how they were raised because some men are really more clean than a woman. It don't mean that she's nasty. It just means that certain areas, certain things, he's gonna do it a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
So stay on that point right there. Get this thought. Some women or men can't be reciprocal to one another. Right. I had in-laws who were Miss Hattie was an OCD neat freak. She ran the crazy house. She was the head nurse. She didn't have any bad marks. So to run a crazy house is just like it's a mental old folks home. So I mean, it didn't smell like piss. Right. She had everybody. So when I got to her house, the way she cooked, but she put that shit in Tupperware. Right. And then she set it on the table. Right. And then she washed the dishes that she was putting in the Tupperware. And then boom, boom, boom. And then so I'm peeping her because I'm a guest in her house until my house get ready. And she like, oh my God, you the best starter. And I get because I know what time you get up, so I get up when you get up. And I dust and I cook and I get my kids together. I let them go outside until about 12 o'clock. I got my little thing together. I don't take no breaks when we come home. All the food is already out and ready for you to cook on. How you gonna prepare? How can I help you? Want me to wash these dishes?
Right.
When my sister-in-law came over, she didn't wipe her toilet. And then when you said on what you see, some people have seen a family complete, a praying family, a grandfather and a grandmother, a mother and a father, an auntie and an uncle, a this and a that. And a lot of people don't get that.
I'm reading a book right now. It's called Make It Work by Tony Gaskins. And he breaks down how there are families where you see your mother and your father, they never fight. So in your mind, you think, oh, a relationship is perfect. So you grow up trying to build that perfect relationship, not realizing they had issues and not knowing it's really tearing you down because you're trying to make everything perfect and it's not perfect. Yeah. You got families where you see the mom and dad fight, so then you may grow up feeling like as though, a man always is this or a woman is always that. So you have to, it really goes back to who taught you.
Yeah.
What taught you, how it taught you, for you to see what you are in a person or how you view things in a situation. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like in any relationship. Let's just say a woman that comes from an abused relationship. When she get with that next man, until that man really, really makes her secure and really proves to her that he's not like them, no matter what happens, triggers are going to happen for her to still feel like she's in that same situation until she's secure. And that's just like with an adult that's trying to cope in the world. Until you really, really get in that world and realize that everything is not out to get you, then and then only will you be secure. So it, like I said, with a relationship, it's all about how you and that person first, number one. When y'all first get entwined with each other, you have to be willing to have those hard conversations. You have to be willing to address certain situations. There's a lot of people that say, oh, I don't want to talk about my past. I don't want this. But I can't love you the right way if I don't know what happened to you.
Yeah.
I can't, because certain things are going to come about and you're going to be feeling a certain type of way. And I'm not even going to know why you're feeling that type of way because we don't want to address the past. But sometimes, like they say, in order for me to love you the way that I need to love you, but first, number one, I have to be that person that wants to love you the right way. So if I want to love you the right way, I got to break it down from before me. And I don't mean you got to go into depth, but you got to open up that door for me to be able to know what I'm walking myself into. Because if not, I'm going to always feel like I'm the problem. And I ain't even got nothing to do with it.
Facts. That is absolutely facts. I like that movie, Fences. You see that movie, Fences? That was a strong movie for a woman.
Yes.
And things was like, nowadays, it's so chaotic. And somebody was
society
like,
has, man.
The society of it all. I heard this lady on this podcast say she tried to read a Black woman from another country, but she has some legitimate facts, but she didn't understand the background to those independent facts, because we have men, we have a whole bunch of them, but when they walk outside of our love, they in so much anger. They going to jail. The teachers messing with them. They fight in the world.
So
much. You're blessed. You're blessed to have me to even visualize seeing them. But that sister over there who been with her husband for 50 cents. Oh, God bless you, and I mean it. I'm so happy for you, and I'm so happy, and I hope your children become so successful because you got boom. But they got locked up. We got caught up in the world.
I just feel like society has made it where men and women think life has to be a certain way. Like, for instance, like they say, girl, you better go get you a man that can take care of you. Girl, he ain't got this. He ain't got that. But without honesty, do you really hear a man willing to say, because we got a lot of messed up women, and he meet that woman, is he willing to say, you know what? I can't deal with you. I can't such and such. He try to, go on with the move of it. But us as women, Girl, he ain't driving a nice car. Don't talk to him. Girl, his shoes dirty. Don't talk to him. It's so many criteria to not being able to why he don't deserve love. But to me, it take a strong woman to build and pull that king out of him for him to see that, for you to really see that, guess what? He been looked over by 50 women, and it took you to realize that, guess what? He was a king. He just needed the right queen to bring him out and make him see what he really was. Because as long as you keep him in that moment of, oh, you ain't got this, you can't be loved, right? You ready to go?
A lot of people bring each other up. That's why you got to find that right place when you settle down.
That's it. That's it. You ready to go?
Huh?
Intermission, y'all. Give me a second.
Baby, I done bought you some crab legs, so don't forget about what you had told me you was gonna do.
Hey, Kimbo, give me everything you got.
Yeah, give my nigga Cat everything you got.
Nigga, you just said my name?
Oh, shit, fool, my bad.
Nigga, you just took your mask off? Oh, now I gotta shoot.
Run.
Hey! Hey! Dang! I wasn't even gonna shoot that nigga. Now I gotta shoot you.
No. I don't even know this nigga.
Denied.
You got on the same goddamn shirt.
That's what I said. But the nigga offered me a free meal and a bitch be hungry, so I'm gonna say no.
Go and let it go, Cal.
Hell no, she gonna get us locked up.
Wait. I'll do anything.
You wanna get some pussy?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna get some pussy.
Bitch, you gonna do what?